Hey kindergartners, it's time for our last part of Learning with a Little Tweet and Mrs. Hill. It is still Tuesday, May 12th. We're working on day 30 lessons and it's time for science. Now, you guys, you don't need anything for science today, just your brain and your eyes, okay? So let's get started. All right, so our lesson today says we will sort objects using different physical properties. First, sort the objects by color. Now, sort the objects by shape. Finally, sort objects by texture. Okay, so basically what this wants us to do is get a collection of items and then decide some different ways that we can sort them. And yesterday we started talking about texture, and I really would like to talk more about texture. I have a few videos that I think are kind of cool that I can show you, and then I'm going to send you off on a little texture hunt to look for things with specific textures, to make little texture collections, okay? So we're kind of doing what they're saying, but making it a little bit different. First, let's see some of the things that I've collected. All right, so here I have a collection of just a bunch of random things that are in my house. And I need to think about some of the different properties of these materials and how I can sort things in a way where they are together in a group of other items that have a similar property. So first it suggested trying to sort things by color. So if I was going to sort things by color, I might put these two together because they're both yellow. These guys all have some blue, even this one right here, except that also has pink, so that's a little tricky. These guys, I guess these are white. I could say those two are white. Maybe I don't know what to do with the glue stick. Maybe I'll put those together because they're pink, and then these don't really have any buddies that are the same color. Okay, so maybe they can just go in their group on their own, okay? Another suggestion was to sort them by shape. So let's kind of put all these back together. Now I'm definitely noticing a bunch of circles here. So I have a circle here. Even the tape has a circle in the middle, so I can put that together. This little counter's a circle. The bottle cap's a circle, has a circle. The glue stick even has a circle. So all these right here in this group, sorry, it's hard for me to maneuver everybody, but all of these have circles. These guys have squares. And these maybe are all kind of their own shapes, right? Okay, so this time I sorted by shape. Now I'm going to think about texture. So let's think about texture. Well, some of my texture words are smooth, rough. Hey, ruff, 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 ruff. That's little Ruffy. He's not actually rough. He's actually very smooth and soft. So let's go ahead and start. And he's squishy. Let's do squishy. Okay, so little Ruffy right here is squishy. Is there anything else that I have here that's squishy? Ah, this is squishy. So little Ruffy and the magic eraser sponge are squishy, so they can go together. Ah, tape is sticky. Like if I put my finger underneath the tape, it's sticky. And glue is also sticky, so I can put those together. This egg is very soft, and little Ruffy's soft too. So I really could put, if I was doing a soft category, I could put them together, but that's a squishy group. This is not squishy. It's actually pretty hard underneath there. This rubber band is stretchy, but I don't have anything else that's stretchy, so it can be in its own group. This is hard. This is also hard. Let's see, what else can I do? Now, this bottle cap is rough around the edge, and so is this arrowhead. I don't know if you can see, but it's rough on the edges. So I could put those together because they have rough edges. And then I'll have to kind of, this one's definitely smooth, but I don't know, I guess I could put this is hard and smooth. So I'll put that there. This is squishy too. This is a squishy dice. I should add it over here with little Ruffy. And this is a squishy counter. All right, this little paper star. I think you're just gonna have to be by yourself because you're just flat. Okay, so can you see how you can sort things in a lot of different ways? We sorted by color, then we sorted by shape, and then we sorted by texture. Let's go ahead and watch a couple videos that show us a little bit more about texture. All right, guys, so the video I was going to show you is actually, I had a few videos. They were way too long, but I found this other one that's really, really great. So this is a song about texture. Let's watch this, and then we're gonna do a texture hunt.
Oh, texture, texture, texture. Texture, texture, texture. Texture, texture, texture. Texture. You can touch the surface of an object, and what exactly will you say? Let's use words about how it feels to describe texture today. Fuzzy. Hard. Prickly. Fluffy. Squishy. Woven. Texture, texture, texture. Texture, texture, texture. Texture, texture, texture. Texture. You can draw the surface of an object in many different ways. Let's use line value and repetition to show texture today.
So this is showing us now how to include texture in our drawings, which is so cool.
Hairy. Smooth. Pointy. Slimy. Bumpy. Rough. Texture, texture, texture. Slippery. Texture, texture, texture. Crumbly. Texture, texture, texture. Sharp. Sharp. Salamandery.
That's not a texture word. That is funny. All right, here's your little mini texture challenge. We're going to make a little collection of items that fit with these different textures, okay? So I just picked 3 that I think are pretty common, and I want you to see if you can find 3 things in your house for each of these textures. So see if you can find 3 things that are sticky. I had a couple sticky things in my collection, right? See if you can find 3 objects that are smooth and 3 objects that are rough. Okay, so you're looking for 3 objects that are sticky, 3 objects that are smooth, and 3 objects that are rough. And you actually don't need to turn anything in today. This is just kind of a fun way for you to practice exploring some different textures. Now, of course, if you have a lot of stretchy things in your house and you'd rather do stretchy, or if you have squishy things in your house and you'd rather do squishy, that's fine. You can pick other texture words to make a collection of. That's perfectly fine. These are just ones that I thought everybody would have plenty of objects in their house that fit these textures. All right, guys, so you are going to go ahead and pause the video. Dun, 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 and do a little texture hunt and find some items that are sticky, smooth, and rough. You may pause. All right, everybody, that's it for today. We are all done with day 30 of Learning with a Little Tweet. Don't forget, you need new materials for tomorrow, starting with lesson 31. You can pick up those packets at school. They should be outside on a table, or you can print them out on your own. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.